What up, Facebook? This is Lecrae's Rebel album on YouTube. I love this album. This is the one that made me a fan. No bullshit. This is the actual album of his. Out of all the ones I heard at first, this is the one right here that made me a fan of him. Like, this is the one that really like said, hold up. I like the way this nigga spitting it. This nigga sound like me if I had chose to be a rapper, you know, and decided to rap about my faith. I was like, hold up. I'm really rocking with him. I rocks with him because, you know, like the way he dropping his bars and everything, the way he's coming is like, yo, this feels like what I was supposed to do if I didn't take the path I did. And I think, like I said, this is the one album that really made me a fan. Because in the beginning, it was the one album I tend to repeat the most. And that's when I was starting to realize, yeah, I was a fan. What up, man?
Joey's number, by any chance, you remember about off the number?
Nah, I don't memorize numbers. I program them in my phone, put name.
Okay, I got it right here. 19819.
I believe that's it. I'm on live right now. I don't think I can put his number out there on live like that. But I am live.
Hey.
You know. Matter of fact, let me bring this volume down just a notch. Not that loud. As the title says, starting the second joint. And due to the fact that I'm using the game, and I'm on live, I can really show off one of my favorite slow styles, the roller joint. Cause like I said, I'm on live. You know, I'm letting people see what I do to kill time and entertain myself, so that I may entertain them. And well, sharing my favorite form of entertainment publicly. I remember once upon a time I was joking around, playing around with some people, and somebody got, you know, gassing me about how I was rolling and everything. So I made a joke about I should charge for it. Somebody pulled my bluff. I got paid to do it. They actually requested me to do it, and they would pay me. There was a couple other incidents. I do mean a couple other incidents to where, okay, somehow I literally got paid. Oh, they're gonna play the music video. Instead of just playing the next song, they're gonna play the music video. It's cool. I like what he did with Show Barack on this one. It was cool. Due to the fact that I accidentally started getting paid to do this, I actually started, playing around with my technique. And, okay, style got slower. In a nutshell, style got slower. But when I retired from that lifestyle of being a salesman, and I've always been a serviceman. But, since selling stuff had actually messed around and made me lose my enjoyment from smoking weed. Because I smoked myself sober from selling it, I consider that service getting paid to get high. Shoot. That was just a nice way of tricking myself to not thinking I was selling it. I'm providing a service, not moving a product. But then that shit got on my nerves when I quit selling product directly. Cop, resell, or middlemaning. Really, when I got into the middlemaning, I really realized I got to pull back a whole hell of a lot. And I mean a whole hell of a lot. Because, well, one, even though I smoked was weed, I still felt like a fiend. And that's when my camping vacation had to start coming to a close. I think I got tired of being on vacation. Seriously. Got real tired of being on vacation. Plus, I couldn't help to notice that I was being called to service. I enjoyed the service I was called to until I didn't. But by then, I started realizing I have so many different skills and services to offer that I can actually be public about. I can be open about. I can share. I can openly teach and feel good about it. The reason why you see that word meritorious all over the place with me. One, do something respectable. Not something that might have me hiring a lawyer to be the case. I'd rather hire a lawyer to help go over the contracts, to make sure that once I get the profit, it ain't going to be repoed. I was trained in doing that, before I retired. I just snapped, to be honest. To keep it short and honest, I just snapped off because I was in my feelings. I tried to take a vacation from my feelings. It was fun. It actually happened. It was cool. But back to the end of the camping vacation. Singing along with this song. I ain't gonna even bullshit you. Singing along with this song helped me really wrap up the camping vacation. I had good associates at the time who helped me focus on doing more productive and positive things. Yeah, I can say it just like that, and it's still accurate. And while I'm on the subject, let me go ahead and give out the shout outs to everybody. Everybody that helped me get the fuck up out the woods. I like to give a shout out to every single person that helped me decide to let that tent go. I don't give a damn if y'all help me by encouraging me with loving words or irritating me with foolish actions. Give y'all a shout out and thanks. I appreciate it. I really do. Because my tent didn't have Wi-Fi. It didn't have plugs. And since I've been convinced to stay in a safe place with a plug and Wi-Fi, and as you can see, I got in the habit of that.
A big soda in here. Well, I know you're gonna make on soda, but a big soda in here. One soda.
I was about to get a cream soda to get the cash back off the gas shack at Food Line. I was gonna grab a cream soda, but as I got to the aisle with the cream soda, the young lady in there with all the ink, and I mean, young lady got all the ink. Like, real talk.
Oh, that's what you was telling me yesterday?
No. Tonight, I went in the Food Line over here by the Walgreens. There's a young lady in there. That was my cashier tonight. She was the first person I asked, what can I buy to get cash back off the card? You know?
Anything.
No, I meant like under $1.
Oh, yeah.
So she suggested the 60-cent chips. Man, that girl's a walking art museum.
Real.
The next piece right here was the first one that caught my eye. I didn't want to stare at her too hard, be rude or anything, but that was the first one that really caught my eye. And she know how to get some good artists on her skin. That's why I call her a walking art museum. Like that one right there, even though I didn't get a real good look at it, and I ain't trying to get all up on her jocker for the tats or nothing. And I mean tats, because only thing I didn't really see covered in tats was her face. For the most part, like she left her face open, but from like here down, and I mean from here down, where you see her in that uniform. She picks. I'm good right now. I'm doing a live, man. I mean, I ain't eating like for real. They got enough videos of me up there talking with my mouth. You know, I'm trying to get better at it each video. You know what I mean? This is my way. Yeah, like I said, with you running in and out my background,
Okay, I got you.
your performances got to change each fucking episode. Okay? You can't. How you prove people wrong? How you gonna prove people wrong that you ain't trying to do shit with your life? And they looking in the background of my video, see, niggas still doing the same shit. Niggas still doing the same shit. You don't never do nothing different. You still doing the same shit. If you're gonna be in my background, you got to show your progress off in the background. How you're changing, how you're improving. As I'm up here doing my shit, talking and popping, and, you know, keeping track of how I'm staying stable and gradually improving myself as a person. Nigga, you can't be in the background doing reruns. Your shit got the progress too.
When I came in, I peed. I got something to drink. That's it.
I get it, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to join in. Like, people got to actually see we do communicate. Okay? You know, off camera, you can be as quiet as you want. Off camera, you can be as quiet.
I might put 25, 30 on the room tonight when Billy gets in.
Yeah.
That's up there too, right?
Now it is.
When you first came in, you said you was on live.
Then, you know, it's up here. You just reiterated that you made a promise. And
the
whole world and everybody gonna be like, nigga, when we gonna see you follow through? It's not just me now.
I gotta wait till Billy gets in. I know what you're saying.
We're on live, you know. It's like, when I'm done recording, you know, we can go back and check out how many people actually see you say what you say.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You know, like I said, this thing is really my real accountability partner. I don't got a girlfriend no more. I got this gadget. And I got a couple of women that, like, want to holler at me. And they want to see what the hell they getting into. They better watch these goddamn live videos. They better do the background check. Scroll through till they can't find no more. Okay, that nigga really is crazy. He say he love hard and he's hard to love because he love hard. Look how hard he going now. And like, have you really scrolled down the timeline? Like, yeah. Gail's the first one on Facebook with me. Everything started after Pat. Pat, I did Square Biz. And then I snapped off on the captain vacation because she told me I need to grow the fuck up. I'm gonna put it real short. She told me to grow the fuck up. When she told me I couldn't play grown no more, I got angry, man. Shit you going through now, that was my camping vacation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you all heartbroken about, you know, that woman that man promised you her hand. You know, saying you can't play with her hand. Nigga, I had Sunshine. That man made it clear when he nicknamed her Sunshine. Because how she made his sunshine. That was the one that was supposed to marry me, not tell me I'm going to make somebody a good husband. Cussed the ass out for 45 minutes on that shit. That explained why she told me to grow the fuck up. Wouldn't it? You know what I mean? And that's just like condensing 5 years to a couple of statements. You know? She made me give up my Spider-Man room, man. In my first apartment, I put my name on with 3 different landlords. Kingston Avenue, out Ocean View, 2 blocks from the beach. Nigga came up, didn't he? From a beach bum to out OV. Well, can't say a bum because I had at least 2 to 3 jobs and a half. I gotta give a big shout to Carlette's Cleaning Service. I got to say this because Carlette's Cleaning Service is how I got my cell phone. The little Nokia with the antenna.
Yeah.
Working for Carlette's Cleaning Service, man. Before I got that apartment, I kind of ran into the gig before I got the apartment. But matter of fact, I think as soon as I got the apartment, I kind of bumped into her and got hired. It was something like that. It was either before or after I got the apartment. But either way, I know I was working for her for over 1.5 years. And that was good enough for me to get my first cell phone. So I gotta give Carlette's Cleaning Service a big shout out. Because I wouldn't have phone. No one for that lady, yeah. That was my boss lady, man. That was that 0.5 job. Because she had me work weekends and about an hour here and there in different areas. You know, that's the most I ever got paid for pushing a broom. No bullshit, man. That's the most I ever got paid out of all the different jobs I had. She literally paid me just to sweep, bro. She paid me good money just to sweep. The front doors, hallways, apartment complexes. You know, there was a couple other things I did for her, but what I recall the most was the different complexes that pop up on schedule to keep them looking like I got my neighborhoods, man. And you know what was real sweet? You know Pines, New Oaks? You know the Pines and Old Oaks and New Oaks? Across from the square? What's the name of that one just past Old Oaks and New Oaks? Right before you get towards Rosemont, the last one.
Pine Oaks?
No. Pine Oaks is on the other side, man. I'm talking about on Lynn Haven Parkway after Holland. There's New You on the other end of the road.
Oh.
Holland Road. Lynn Haven Parkway.
Yeah.
Okay, Strawberry Square, across by Old Oaks, New Oaks, right here at that corner.
Oh, on the right side, across from the car spot?
Exactly.
Okay, I don't know what the name of them was.
That's New Oaks, Old Oaks right there across from the square. There's another neighborhood down, right next door to them. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of the name of it. But Carlette had a contract right there. Not New Oaks, Old Oaks.
I'm saying on Lynn Haven or Highland?
Lynn Haven.
Oh, it's on Lynn
Going down Lynn Haven. After you get past Old Oaks and New Oaks, there's another apartment complex.
Right there at Rosemont?
Way before you get to Rosemont. Matter of fact, there's a smoke shack now across the street from it.
I know where that is.
And that's that cut before you get to the light at Rosemont.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of that neighborhood. I know what you're talking about now.
That's the one Carlette had a contract with. That was my hood. I kept clean with a broom, bro. I got paid to show up out there and make sure it looked clean. Because Carlette had a contract with that neighborhood, you know, to sweep it out and everything. That was one of the neighborhoods I literally cleaned to get a cell phone, bro. Like, and this is post-drug career. You know, I retired from being a crook. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to get to the square deals. This is before the whole bum shit really became real. The whole basic urban mercenary came from the camping vacation. Because, like, real talk, I had to reflect on what to put on the application. And I had to really think about coming up with a resume. Man, I don't fight doing all that goddamn writing. I'm a basic urban mercenary. Anything you may be able to pay a young man to make money in the city, I'm pretty good at it. I don't steal, I don't kill, I don't drug deal, and I ain't fucking for money. Shit, fucking gotta be a fair exchange, and I don't even feel like fucking at 40 no more. I'm gonna be for real. I need a little bit more than this physical attraction of some paper to be fucking. I need a lot more, I think. Money ain't enough. How you gonna sell something for priceless? You gotta give a fair exchange, something of equal value. You gotta get something priceless for something priceless, am I right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't do prostitution. I mean, I could be a good prostitute. Seriously. I could be a great prostitute. I just be too damn expensive. But I like sex. Like I like smoking weed. And I learned from smoking weed, smoking myself sober. I can't put money in things I really fucking like and enjoy. Plus, I had a lot of conversations with a lot of prostitutes that say after a while, you can't enjoy fucking at all. Even when you want to do it on your own because you sold it so much, it's just a damn job. And I'm going to tell you the truth, them motherfuckers at the end, they broke. When you feel like that about sex, you need to hang it up. Don't even sell the shit no more. Don't even sell it no more. Just go celibate. You done wore it out. You did enough for your lifetime. Everybody got a different amount. So it's only something that a person individually can decide. But if you feel like that, it's time to decide that, ain't it? Yeah. Like, to be honest, man, after you left the last time, I did get rather regular and comfortable up here. So you'll basically be moving back into a reality show.
Okay. It's a weird way of saying it, but I know what you mean.
It takes a lot of... It makes a very clear point. And it takes a whole lot of stress off the table. Like...
For you?
For you. See, it was stressful for me trying to figure out what you're doing when you're not telling me what you're doing.
I got you. So,
I'm thinking, if I try to do a reality show with Facebook Live and not tell you about it, yeah, it'd be the easiest way to get you to see how I feel. When you're getting your hustle on without pulling me in on your hustle or coordinating your hustle with my hustle. Okay. So, if you're pissing me off by not giving a nigga enough information, just little clues, I shouldn't do you like that.
From 10 to 12, I'm going to be in some hot water. 10 o'clock tonight to 12 o'clock, I'm going to be in hot water.
Nigga, you a damn lie. I clocked you last night.
Huh?
You took longer than that.
That's what I'm doing there tonight.
Why you think I came up with a dirty joke? We both came masturbating in the bathroom at the same time, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Masturbation is a solo sport. And masturbation is a private sport.
It ain't nothing that going on.
But real talk, man, I don't give a damn what you're doing in the bathroom.
I'm just saying,
whether you choking the chicken or just taking care of your body. First things first,
10 to 12.
All personal hygiene and self-care in my mind is fucking masturbation.
Okay. Well, from 10
rubbing lotion on your arm and your leg. The biggest sexual organ on the human body is skin. So whether you wash it, lube it, or whatever you do to it, it's masturbating. Now, usually when you play with the skin in your genital area, you get right to what you really want. When you playing with the rest of it, it should take a whole lot. Nigga, I can do it my damn self. Let me say you some breath or some words. Like, I do it my damn self. Okay?
I got you.
I know. If I go straight to genitalia, shit's over too quick. When I got the time and the opportunity to take my time, Nigga, I start right here with my masturbation. I start right here. I start to make them look human. Once they get to look human, oh, I'm really romancing myself. Okay? Because then I got to check to make sure that these things ain't got, from gripping the handlebar and shit, my hands, I got to make sure it's still good, the nails and shit. Okay? Then I get to the brown skin. I get the light shit up out the way quick. Sometimes I'll get in my face, popping pimples before even pop in the shower. I gotta make sure the skin I'm about to play with looks good enough to be playing with before I get to the gym too. I go through the whole body, and then when I'm about ready to get my happy ending, then I do my internal plumbing. You get what I'm saying?
It's a weird way to say it, but I got you.
But you get why I say it's all masturbation, though.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, a lot of people do dumb shit because they ain't getting that internal plumbing cleared out. Some people get too many cobwebs, Charlotte start writing shit in those webs. Nigga need something there. Don't say shit to him. Bop the blow. Charlotte be getting creative with her web sometimes. And with proper self-care, it's easier to approach the opposite sex. Yeah. When you ain't got that pressure build up and your plumbing, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this shit works. They can come up, move, wave, point, watch you, see you. I'm in working condition. Know what I mean? It's proper self-care. And then, once you get working on the internal plumbing, and I got it, you gonna get this one. You gotta be careful what you put in. You really gotta be careful what you put in. Everybody has very different chemistry. Very different chemistry. Now, if you haven't noticed the stuff you used to putting in, it ain't doing you the best. No. Yeah, like you done tried a little bit of switching it up, haven't you? Yeah. And you notice them foods you normally don't fuck with tend to give you better performance and results. You really got to work on that too. The way you spend the time in the bathroom, you got to start getting the stuff that give you better performance in the refrigerator. That should be the only thing that stay in the freezer and the refrigerator. The foods you've noticed do better for you. Help you do better. Okay? The quick, easy shit, man, we getting too old for that. I'm 40 saying we getting too old for that. As men, to prove that we are responsible men, we gotta improve our motherfucking diet. Besides, these women ain't feeding us like that. I mean, my public do take good care of me. But bro, you don't hit the public like that too. You don't even hang out with like the same female that often enough for any woman to feed you. You gonna have to feed you. Also, I got my little princess. She's picky. Sometimes she makes me go eat when I don't have to. Like, she got this little fetish for the Italian drop subs. At 7-Eleven. I've been catching on. It's not me saying I want that sub. That's her. Making sure she gonna get what the fuck she want. She's turning into a werewolf to go get that damn sub, man. She like that Italian sub. And in the way she been spazzing when we go to 7-Eleven and they got the full one, my princess be spazzing, bro. She be spazzing. I be feeling a little embarrassed once I catch on that, yo, she just took over my body and started tripping in the stove. She in the stove yelling. I gotta drag this little girl out of the stove before she really embarrassed me. She done went werewolf mode, full bitchy. And I'm starting to come to the grips to accepting that when I'm bitching, when I'm in like what appears to be just being a bitchy mood, you done pissed off the princess. She done went werewolf mode. She's actually jumping in the driver's seat, talking about, no, nigga, you ain't doing it right. In order to keep her inside this rib cage, I gotta let her have control every now and then. Every now and again. I can't let her be pushing me out the driver's seat and jumping in. But most times, that's when she decides she wants to be in the damn driver's seat. She can't ever say, hey, can I take it then? No, nigga, get out the way. You know what I mean? She's a little aggressive. You were dating her sister for some time. You should know what I'm talking about. And I've been noticing by dealing with my own princess, it's easier to deal with my sisters, man. It's getting easier and easier and easier. Because like right now, I think Nicole likes seeing the princess. She ain't coming to see little bro. She coming to see my goddamn princess. She coming to hang out and play with her. I think it's mutual too. Because before I ran out, I did stop and check in with them. I gotta ask you something, Jim. Well, I'm talking about Donna to you. Mm-hmm. Is it me? Or is Donna more swole than she ever been in her life?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Like that.
You don't recall her ever being that thick, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she got swole. I tell you, I'm glad she happy and healthy, but god damn. I know Nicole still hang with her and all.
I see you with that.
But I'm gonna be real about it, man. The way Donna swole, she catching up with Nikki. And I don't think Nicole feeding her like that. I mean, I think Nicole getting her some food when she needs some food. But I think when Nicole clock out, Donna making her job to catch up with Nikki. I think she working that man to death feeding her, got him in the kitchen cooking for her. But that's the thing I don't get. He ain't got no bigger. He still look like himself, but Donna's putting all the weight on.
Yeah.
I think they definitely like an item there, man. Because he got to be eating with her, but she's wearing the weight. That means she really likes him, don't it?
Yeah.
Because she damn so swole. She happy, though. You can see it.
Yeah.
I got 3 sisters. I got 3 sisters. Not 1, not 2. I deal with mainly 2, but I got 3 of them. And the crazy shit is, only 1 out of 3 seem to be happy in a relationship. Nikki's still single. I don't give a fuck. She's still single. Until she look like Donna do right now, or Donna's man. Mm-hmm. I need to see Nicole with that type of smile and happy Donna got. I would like to see Tammy with that too. But she still got a bunch of bullets, so I don't come see her.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why the fuck she got a bunch of bullets to keep her big brother with. Ain't that bad?
Yeah.
But a bunch of bullets let me know, shit, she probably single too. Ain't no probably. Say some shit like that to me, she is. Ain't nothing ever really happened between us to have that shit. For her to come at me like that, she going off some other hype. But when she get back to the right frame of mind, after she do her own research and see her baby brother for real, she actually pop up at where he be at. Take time to talk to him at his residence, because I'd be damn coming out there to see her. I've been staying in one place long enough for her to bring her ass to me. It's not like she can use the excuse, you don't know if you're still there. I'm still here. Look on my Facebook, Tammy. Look at how long I've been here. You can come pop up on a nigga and say, hey, and leave your bullets at home.
Yeah. Can't be around them. I can't.
Shit.
Of course, I don't pay that no mind.
Man, we in Virginia. We's in the city of Virginia Beach, the corner of it, but we in Virginia. You got to really piss somebody off for them to throw some bullets at you. A lot of people talk that shit, but come on, let's be realistic. Every time a gun been fired at a person in Virginia, there was some shit going on.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes down. I would like to say there'd be some dumb people that shooting over some silly shit. But even in that situation, let's be realistic about it. The two fools have been fucking with each other long enough to have a reasonable grievance to shoot at somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even over the silly shit. It's not like it's just they just met just shooting. No shit like that ever happens. And no matter which city in the United States of America you go to, that type of incidents rarely ever fucking happens. That's neat.
Oh, that's my score.
That's neat though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously. We don't need shit like that in the movies. There's gotta be one of them weird, rare type of movies if you see it in a movie like that. Now, in the case of somebody getting hit by a stray bullet, well, the gun won't aim at them. It was aimed at somebody else, and they missed. Stray bullets is a whole different situation. But like I said, but usually somebody throw their bullets directly at someone intentionally. It's usually a lot of buildup behind it. Most people that have access to guns aren't that short-tempered. There are some exceptions to the rule, and there are some fools, but they're rare. Real talk is not like they're a commonplace. This is one of my favorite songs too, off of this album. I think it's the lyrics mostly, more so than the music. Plus the hook was easy to start singing along with. You get what I mean by it's the content? Yeah. Like the way you start that verse off, even if you're busy doing something, you somehow catches your ear like, hold up, I kind of got a point there. It really is thought-provoking. Oh, you gotta take that one in your office, man. You can't have that in the backdrop. You gotta take that one in the bathroom, the private office. It's not a public call, man.
Now I'm walking to the bathroom so I can get it.
That's a private call, not a public one. I was right, that was a private call, not a public one.
Not really. Just Greg said they got put out of the hotel down there.
That's private. How's that not really private? That's private.
He needs $2 to get to the bus to get down there to get the stuff when they get.
Oh, that's the public. That's the public part. You need to hit the public up for the funds.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his Billy there.
That's still not like mostly private. Shit. If he ain't up on Facebook, point out my profile pic is my Cash App QR. Send me money quickly like that way. Let me stop playing. I'm up here just chilling. But hey, if you do want to help a nigga out, that's why it's there. Okay. Now I'm back to enjoying music with me. It changed.
What if life ain't supposed to be gravy? Full of hurt, pain, death, rape, murder, and craziness. If God made everything good, then why you still gotta live in the hood? What's really good, man?
Good question.
Goes back to Adam and Eden when he ate that fruit, believing somehow that he could. Man disobeys God now, broke the red eyes, and life is just hard on the heart.
Change.
You can't find hope in cars, hope in money, or people only hope in God. He can. And Jesus felt the pain. He was hated, hurt, slandered, and slain. But his
Who was it? Last buses at 10 o'clock. Buses run to 2 in the morning, don't they?
Certain ones.
Billy ain't there anyway, so he's up back.
hate God, love money, love lies. Christ died so you can. It's not fun for a while, but you lose that smile when your lights go out and the pain
Don't change. Put here for where you go. You're looking for a change. For change. 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 Da, 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 oh shit. Oh, we're not playing the whole album. Shit, I'm trying to promote it. So that means I'm skipping to my next favorite. I like this one too. But this is me shits right here. This is like, besides the intro, if I'm not mistaken, the intro, this is number 2. And like, from number 1 favorite. Tell me. Feel like that, I better tell the good news. Okay.
Study as a kid, he got older, started doing what the hood did. Around with daddy, caught him slipping, tried to take his life, but then he done jammed on him, so they beat him nice. He woke up in a hospital singing Bible songs. Praise God, he had a place to learn the Bible from, but then he gets saved and wanna preach Christ. They make him change his whole culture, whole way of life. He gotta get him a bachelor's, wear a suit and tie, go to seminary, by then all his boys will die. Jesus came in with the culture out of Nazareth and used a couple fishermen and people saw his eyes.
That one ain't on the floor. I'm breaking that groove in a minute.
Ain't nobody in the hood preaching, I would've known. See, Eric is better used, taught the truths in his context. Somebody please better shit his projects.
Run with his beautiful feet, go, go, go. something they ain't never heard. Go, and run with those beautiful feet.
Luke 4:16, I'm down to 21. Jesus says he's the Messiah, says he's the chosen one. But more than that, he quotes Isaiah that shows that our Savior targets the oppressed, got the blind, the broken. I'm saying he had a heart for the poor, had a heart for the low. And 1 John 2:6 is the way you should go. And Deuteronomy, even though they ended the law, the tithes every third year, the poor get them all. And I ain't saying you're wrong if you live in the birds. I'm saying
Just saying, turn your attention to the hood we heard and you ain't in burden. Pick up your word and
though this word is going down while we here, we can serve. When we bring this to the streets, because we do the streets. I pray the Lord
we burden that have beautiful feet. Never knew the streets. Truth is what you preach. I pray to God you be burdened to have beautiful feet. Beautiful feet. Go. They can't believe in something they ain't never heard. Go and run with those beautiful feet.
Billy said he'd been about an hour.
Okay.
So about 11 o'clock I get in the car.
Is that late already?
10 minutes to 10?
I got it on full screen. I can't see the time
Oh
on
yeah,
the
10
computer.
minutes to 10.
I'm on live, so I can't see the time on the phone. That's Rhythm Box over there, and the time is on the one with the actual panel.
Up there where the little YouTube logo is?
This is the main monitor. That's why the panel's on it. The secondary monitor, it don't have panels because I ain't put nothing on it yet. Only the main monitor. Oh, this one. This the album right here. This is the album. Rebel caught me, but when I ran up on Gravity bullied its way into my #1 favorite Lecrae album before Church closed. And that's before Church closed. Like, Rebel made me a fan of Lecrae. This one, you know, it really solidified that, yeah, I like this shit. This is my hip hop. Fuck all that Christian shit. This is my fucking hip hop. Love this shit like Wu-Tang. And real talk, the 1-6 Click is like the Christian Wu-Tang. The 116 Click, Lecrae, that's his little group, his rap group. You know, like, I like the whole posse, but they're like the Christian version of the Wu-Tang Clan from the South. Like, real talk, in a nutshell. But they basically went solo, but whenever they really do get together, that's like, I think the moniker they roll under, but this is my hip hop. I love these niggas like Wu-Tang. You know, and everybody know Wu-Tang's hip hop. That cannot be disputed. Wu-Tang is for the kids. That's hip hop. Once I actually found this album, man, it kind of did knock Rebel off the spot. Then Church Clothes came. After that, I stopped trying to say which one's my favorite. But this is the one right here. When I started Hotel Living, this was my shit right here. The one that got the most play. Kept my music in my ear, like I do today.
keeps pulling me down.
Oh shit. This is the entire album in one video. I can't skip songs.
Listen, I stand songs for the perishing and parishioners. This is not a game you can't claim. I'm making credit. They say the earth hurts, so I'm out, stay dirty.
I'm about to really zone out to the music. Later, y'all.